Hello and welcome back to Orchids 365 for part 2 of a day of repotting my bare root orchid haul from Tamiami. So today we're gonna have the Sea Breeze Blue Ribbon, also was bought bare root. So I found one of my mosaic pots around here that I had available, and I really like this color for this. So testing for size, gonna drop it in there. I scooped up my media. A bit more. I think that's about right, because if I want her to stand, I may have to put it. Let's see if that works. It is winter in Florida, y'all. I just miss the sunshine, and when it rains and it's gloomy, I get kind of sad because I can't be in my garden. So you see me pouting at every window like a child that cannot go to the park when it's raining. That's how I look when it's raining and gloomy here. Sometimes it's nice to have it, cozy up, you know, read a book. I watch a movie with my boys. But other times they're busy playing and doing things. And I'm there sitting, wondering when I can go play with my plants again. So I'm happy to be here. Ooh. Wow. That was nice and tight in there. I like this. I picked the right pot. I have a big problem with cattleyas and when it starts raining here. So everything that has a lot of drainage works fabulous for me. So again, I have the leca, the charcoal, the sponge rock, and the orchiata bark, but not as much bark. But I don't have to worry about anything here staying too moist. So this doesn't even move, because with the other repot I did, I had to stake her up, see? So I think she's good. So I think I ran out of zip ties. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do the hole punch and put it in the pot, and when I'm done I will hang it with a zip tie, because if I leave it like this, wow. So I'm gonna seaweed, fertilizer, precaution, pesticide. Also, please remember, quarantine, new plants. Have an area for them. I promise, it's the best to do. So I'm gonna set the Sea Breeze here. Again, I'll remind you what it looks like. I'll put a stock picture if I have it. This one is my last bare root one, which was the TLDC Divine Phoenix, which is a beautiful shade of red. I have a prototype here that I made a long time ago when I was testing out my Hive Panel Mounts. So this was one of the prototypes, so I used it for me. Now, for some reason, this one, it just calls me to mount it. So I'm going to use this prototype mount. Now, because I'm going to go ahead and find some moss and hop over here real quick and show you how I'm going to do it, because I want to work on those roots because it needs the TLC. But it has potential. Okay, I went to get the bark. I mean, not the bark. I went to get the moss, but I wanted to show you which one I buy. Now, this is the Spang moss, New Zealand. Comes in like a compact. Now, it may seem like it's expensive, but believe me, this little goes a long way. And in the end, this one has worked out better for me, not the other one. So if you buy the good stuff, trust me, you'll remember, because you'll see it. So what I do is I keep the blueberry and the strawberry containers, because I prepare it ahead of time. You can't do it right before, because it takes a while for it to get like this, and then it holds too much moisture. So you want to leave it in here. I left it in here for a few days, so I had to wet it a little bit. Now you can wet it with fertilizer as well, and it's actually, you know, a head start for you. So what you want to do is you want to grab a ball of this, just toss it over. Now you can use a liner, you can use perhaps fishing line. I usually zip tie everything, and you'd be surprised how long it could stay there. So it'll look something like this. So I'm gonna go ahead and find something in the container that can hold it. I'm not much of a fan of the fishing wire. However, I like how it's it can probably hold in more, and it could be a little, you know, you won't see it, so it will look nice, you know. So I'm gonna try to see what I have in there to do this. I'm not sure if maybe we can test this out to grab the actual root ball and then go around with other stuff. So let's see. So I like that you can hold this up. Makes my life so much easier, because there's holes everywhere, because this part is hard. And oof, I think this never happens the first time, I promise. So okay, I may have squeezed it. I got excited and I squeezed it too fast, so I may have to do another one, but that's fine. And if I like how it looks, I'm not gonna get the fishing line. But again, it's how you like it. I cut it off anyway, and I keep an eye on it, and if it runs out, I replace it. Wow, that actually looks really, really cute, guys. And I'm wiggling it. It's not wiggling it. I'm gonna do another zip tie for precaution at the top. Hey. I'm gonna get the little one. Perhaps it's too little. You know what? I'm just gonna go with the big one. Either way, I can just adjust it. Because I just want to make sure there is absolutely no wobble. In nature, when they wobble, you have a dead orchid. And then there, I think that's the spot that I got it. And then you can just easily turn it. See the back now. I'm so glad you saw that. Yeah, I forgot to I got so excited. Didn't fasten it to the mount. I just fastened it to itself. Ay, Rox. Lean it on this. No orchids were hurt. I lost a zip tie. Oh, silly me. I'm gonna be in desperate need of a spring break vacation after all these back-to-back shows, right, guys? Desperate. Ooh, maybe here? Let's see. Yes, it shows, but you know what? I don't like how it's squeezing it too much. So let's run it by this guy. Because you have to be careful. I also don't want to damage any new growth. But oh, I think I found the spot. I did. And this time, I actually ran it through the mount. So I won't be losing that zip tie. Oof. There you, wow, there you go. You know, it might be a little bit of an eyesore at the beginning, but I promise you, once those roots start to grab on, if you've seen my samples, and you'll know what you're. And I love how. So for now, I have to keep an eye on it, but I know it's not going anywhere because it's not wiggling. And yes, it'll lose moss. You know what? But that's okay. Eventually, my goal is to have all of these zip ties cut off and not so much moss. And then, birds have a lot to say this morning. Look, this, it is secure, and I love it. What is that? Okay, sorry for that. Anywho's, so now I'm gonna get this guy, so I won't forget who she is. Smaller zip tie. I don't want to waste a big zip tie for the ID. The blue ones are the ones that are at the top, so let's get that one so we don't make more of a mess. I have to clean up my mess. This has been fun. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. So I have officially, I think, established everything. So now we sit back and watch them grow. I hope you guys have a fabulous rest of the week. Stay safe, stay warm, and always remember to please be kind. And you're doing a great job at doing it, because I've met a lot of you and you guys are simply amazing. Thank you for continuing to inspire my work, for your support, for your kindness. And there we have our divine phoenix. Thank you guys. Bye.